welcome back. It's still Business Morning on Sunrise Daily. And yes, it's MPC, the Monetary Policy Committee meeting is started yesterday. Decision day is today. And we're going to bring that live at 1 p.m. That's the period we do have Business Incorporated. But let's just see if we have a little fly on the wall, you know, where the meeting is going on, to give us a bit of tip into what to expect. And we have joining us to perhaps give us a tip is Mr. Ayode Jebo, is the Managing Director of Optimus by AfriInvest. Mr. Abel, thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's great to be here.
Great. So, I mean, I don't think we should expect any cuts. I guess we should be asking, how many basis points increase should we expect at this time?
Okay, thanks. I think you are right. Relative to what we are seeing in developed economies, we saw China cut rate yesterday. But we feel that given the continued elevated inflation, a bit of volatility within the FX market, so the CBN MPC will still be looking for a way to make interest rates a bit more attractive. So for us, we're looking at between 50 to 100 basis points increase. That's from the 26.25% at the last meeting. You recall the last meeting, it was raised by 150 basis points. That's 1.5% to 26.25. So we feel that given the continued pressure on inflation rates, the MPC will want to do additional raise so that they continue to build on what would say some of the gains that they've seen so far.
So would you say Mr. Cardoso spoke too soon? That was, I think, about 2 weeks now when he said interest rate will begin to drop soon.
Yeah, so I think maybe depending on the variables that he was looking at, but you will even see at the even last auction, primary market, treasury bills primary market auction, we also saw the 1 year rate move up higher, closed at 21.5%, which when you translate that, that's the yield of almost over 6%. So, and even for home rate too, the rate too has also been around that level. So I think that the CBN would want to keep that. Yeah, while we believe that for us, the rate at which the FPI, so when you look at the Q1 capital importation data, there was significant surge in capital importation. That's about $2.1 billion that came in within that quarter, out of the total $3.4 billion. But and that we think that will dwindle, because then there was even the arbitrage opportunity for the foreign portfolio investors in terms of appreciation of the naira. And now from what we're even hearing, some of them are even trying to sell down and exit the market. So the CBN or the MPC, that's the Monetary Policy Committee, will see all what they can do to see how to make it's a bit attractive for foreign portfolio investors. I know some would say we shouldn't focus too much on foreign portfolio investors, but to attract foreign direct investment has to do more with the business environment, and that is why what we got was just a meager less than $200 million in first quarter, given what is currently happening within the economy.
Yeah, but you know that even making the instrument attractive will also have to be balanced with debt servicing. Our debt has gone beyond the 50%, talking about GDP to debt.
Yes, I get you, and your argument is correct. But the challenge we have is the debt is not being channeled into productive areas. So assuming, so you look at it like a company. If I'm borrowing today, if I'm going to invest that borrowing into areas where I would earn higher return, I really don't have a problem because I'm able to generate cash flow to pay back. But the challenge we're having is that most of these funds are not used for productive things that will generate income in the future. So, and as a result, it will continue, that debt burden will contribute to have more impact on the revenue. So that point, yes, you are correct. But I feel that what we need to do, I won't say we should stop borrowing. We just now need to be deliberate. Can we carve out, for instance, project bonds? Like the way we do the Sukuk bond, let's tie it to projects and partner with private sector to work on some of these projects, given the continued constraints resources of the government.
All right, Mr. Ibo. We'll see how we'll push such conversation. Thank you so much, Managing Director of Optimus by AfriInvest, Mr. Ayodiji Ibo.
Thank you for having me.
So more of that conversation at 1 p.m. when we'll have a Business Incorporated special, and then we'll go into the studio, into the headquarters, CBN headquarters live to get the announcements. Meanwhile, just a little bit of the numbers from yesterday, closing numbers from yesterday. The NGX is back to the 100,000 level, 100,568.60. It went up slightly, 0.03%, but good enough for us. We gained 17 billion naira on the market cap at 56.59. Well, you can tell that banking is still doing very well. It went up. That's the banking counter was positive yesterday, almost 0.5%, 0.45%. There you have it. Others are suffering for it. But this is where attention is at this time. Insurance, green, red, oil and gas slightly down. That is very marginal. Consumer also slightly down. Top trades were LLX, Universal Insurance, and UCAP, the penny stocks. Oh, they say they are bigger than the penny stocks now. So, but anyways, 1 p.m. today, it's special. So it's not going to be the normal Business Incorporated. It's going to be the MPC decision day. But do join us then, and we'll take you around the world of MPC and interest rates, and we'll have great conversations. By God's grace, do join us 1 p.m. I'll see you then. I'm in John McQuarrie. Let's head back to the Sunrise Daily Studio.